Rhino 3 is predominantly a NURBS modeling tool, which means it works with surfaces, solids, and curves. But it can also work with polygon meshes. And to create a mesh from any other type of shape, we go to our Tools menu, Polygon Mesh, from NURBS Object. We can also create a mesh in our Mesh tool window here, Mesh Sphere, Cone, Cylinder, or Box. We can also create a mesh plane. A lot of our tools from the Tools menu up above are also found here. For example, this will turn any solid surface into a mesh. We have a Reduce Polygon Mesh Count tool, an Extract Mesh from NURBS Control Polygon, Mesh from Closed Polyline, Apply Mesh to NURBS Surface, Unify or Flip Mesh Normals, Weld, a Single Mesh Face, and Densities for Mesh Primitives. This is a single mesh face. Meshes are made up of hundreds or sometimes thousands of polygons. Mesh is sort of the standard 3D format if you're talking about characters in games or movies or most professional 3D projects. Oftentimes in Rhino you'll do your work in the NURBS modeling interface and create NURBS shapes, and then for the final export, the final outcome, you will actually convert them to a polygon mesh, and then you're finished. Rhino has a few tools for working with meshes. Some of these here can be found also down here. And then of course the polygon mesh primitives. But in general, Rhino is going to have a lot more tools and functionality for working with NURBS shapes. Your Transform menu, Twist, Bend, Taper, these can also be used with meshes. And of course you can turn on control points for meshes and manipulate them that way, as you can see here. Here's a sphere mesh. I've just simply grabbed a bunch of the control points and shoved them inwards, and this is what we get. Meshes can also be defined according to their density. I can reduce the number of polygons in my sphere or increase the number of polygons in my sphere. And so there's a lot of options for working with meshes in Rhino, especially when it comes to using them as your output or your final finished version of a project.